Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Wow, this has actually been a long time coming. I think the last time I recorded something for this Let's Play was back in September. It's currently the... what is it? It's the 18th of November today, so yeah, it's been a while since I've actually recorded for this game. And the reason for that was because I was procrastinating over ordering a new Gamecube controller, and I was also doing a few other things at the time in terms of my Let's Plays, so... yeah, I didn't really prioritise that, but anyway, I managed to get my controller. I ordered it last Friday, it has arrived this Wednesday, as in today. Earlier this morning it did that. It was supposed to arrive Monday, but of course it was 2 days late, which is definitely not unusual, but anyway. Not unusual for me anyway. I mean, things just do not go my way, and they never have, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. This controller that I have here is basically, it's obviously a third-party controller because I don't think Nintendo makes GameCube controllers anymore. It's not second-hand, it's new. But, I think it's a little bit dodgy. I mean, it looks exactly like a GameCube controller does, but, if you listen to the buttons here, I'm just a little bit concerned about this. I mean, listen to the left shoulder button. Sounds fine, but then listen to the right shoulder button. You can hear a little bit of a difference. I think the button works fine, it's just, I'm a little bit worried about it. I hope it's not defective and I'll have to get another controller at some point. I'm hoping that that's not the case, but anyway. Is there a thing that we need to jump on here? What's going on? Why can't I see what's going on? But anyway, yeah, so this controller does feel a little bit stiff right now, of course, because it's a new controller, but yeah, it should be, should work out well anyway. It's going to be, at least I can use the Z button, and I will demonstrate the fact that I can use it. I have tested it before. As you can see, we can talk to Midna here, because, you know, if the Z button wasn't working on a brand new GameCube controller, I would definitely be asking for my money back. This controller cost me 13 Australian dollars, which is like, I don't know, $8 US or something, so yeah, I don't know if that's exactly it, but anyway. I'm not going to mess around in here too much because of course I have already been here, so what I'm going to try and do is find where I need to lower the water. It should be just here, yes, okay, so let's lower the water here. Actually no, it's not lowering the... do we want to lower the water or...? I think we already have lowered the water, so yeah, let's keep that lowered, I guess. That hurts a little bit, more than a little bit actually. Can we jump up here? Well, that's not good. That's terrible. That's really, really terrible. That's... what the hell is wrong with me? What's gone on today? It's been a while. The last thing that I recorded was Super Mario 64. I finished the Let's Play, by the way. I think I will be uploading this episode that you're watching right now before I actually upload my Super Mario 64 Let's Play. I was thinking of at least fully uploading Dragon Quest Swords before uploading this, but I don't think I will do that. I think what I'll do is I'll upload this in tandem with Dragon Quest Swords, and then I'll do the same for Super Mario 64 and this game. So yeah, I will hold off on uploading Super Mario 64 until I do have the next what do you call it, Let's Play completed, as in Dragon Quest Swords, but I will upload this continuously. I guess I need to increase the water flow here, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get to the next place, so I guess that is a requirement. I'm just going to adjust the height of my microphone here. I apologise for the sound. It is a strange thought to me that you can hear the strange sound that you do hear when it comes to me moving my controller. It's just, I can't imagine how it makes that noise, but it does, so yeah, anyway. I don't even know how I managed to do what I did previously. It was pretty sad, but yeah, okay, so there are two different... Can I attack in the water? Yes, I can. So let's try and actually attack this person. That would, well, it's not really a person, but it's similar to a person in a small way. Okay, that's just ridiculous. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't deserve this treatment. Okay, let's go here, jump here, and then lower the water again, because we needed to get past that spiky thing, but it has been a while since... oh, I can't skip that. Okay, well, I guess it is integral to the actual progression of this area, but I have already done it before. But anyway, once again, it has been a while since I've played this game. So yeah, and the last experience that I had playing a 3D game was with a frickin' Mario Kart 64. So you can imagine the kind of different experience I'm having here, playing a game that has proper 3D mechanics. But anyway, let's not tear what do you call it, Super Mario 64 a new arsehole in this video. I don't think we need to do that. I think I did that enough in the Let's Play itself. Well, I don't think I necessarily tore it a new arsehole, but I wasn't being very nice to the game, if you understand what I mean. So yeah, I think we had to go and have that walkway break before we could actually get Midna to do her stuff. This is not working out very well, is it? Let's try this again. I'll try and attack this guy. How about that? That'd be good. Yeah, there you go. Throw him away like you just don't care. Unfortunately, we didn't get a heart there. That's just unfortunate, but anyway. So yeah, my friend, Tails Prower Rules, finished this Let's Play in, I think, 46 parts? So yeah, I mean, does that mean that this is going to take 40-something parts for me? I don't know. It might be 50, might be 60. I haven't a clue, to be honest. So yeah. Now, I remember before I actually played this game, and this would have been like 2007, before I played this game, because I got this game in 2008 sometime, and as in the game disc that I'm using right now. Can I climb this? Yes, I can. But yeah, when I was watching this in 2007, I can't remember what gameplay I was watching and who did said gameplay, but I do know that I thought that would be a very complicated process, doing that whole jumping thing. I thought it looked a little bit tricky, but it's actually very simple. I mean, you literally just press the A button consecutively. I mean, it doesn't actually do anything. Well, I mean, you don't have to do much. The game does all the work for you, basically. Now, I do really like this game. This is probably... I mean, I have 3 favourite Zelda games that are interchangeable between first, second, and third place. Those games are Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and this game. And obviously I'm not going to just say which my favourite Zelda game is, because I could not make that decision. It's just too difficult, because it changes all the time, so there's no point me trying to determine that right now. Can I climb up here? Can I do that? I don't think I can. What's going on? Come on, Zelda know-how needs to do something. And by Zelda know-how, I mean, I need to try and work out what's going on. Here we go. So, you know where we are yet? No, I haven't a clue. I'm only a wolf. Well, if you go to the top, you might figure it out. Alrighty then. Let's do that. Okay, we do need to hold down the target. Okay, yeah, if we don't hold down the target, we do fail there, so I guess that's the only thing you need to do. Just make sure you hold down the target button, which is the left shoulder button, which is the shoulder button on my controller that doesn't sound like it's about to break. But, yeah, anyway, here's hoping that my right shoulder button doesn't disappear at some point into my controller, because that's what it sounds like. It's making strange noises and such. So yeah, I mean, this is probably... Between Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, I don't really know which of the two is the darker Zelda game. I think both of them are very dark Zelda games in general. I'll just speak for Midna here. So we were finally able to get out, and look at the sky. Isn't the black cloud of Twilight looking beautiful today? Yeah, it's great. Do you know where this is? You still don't know. That's exactly what she sounds like, by the way. Look, there's someone I want to introduce you to, but I'll need you to go to that tower to do it. I can't really read too well today. I wonder why that is. But anyway... is there anything back here? Because we did get immediately put on a different path, so I do like to look in the directions that the game has basically sent me in the opposite direction too, because generally you can find hidden things that way. But anyway, I mean, this is a really nice area, and you can see that it is very dark. I mean, all of the enemies are dark, all of the keys. I mean, we were just fighting bats that I'm assuming are keys, so... Yeah, and they're kind of like very gothic, evil-looking bats, but anyway. So there are even spirits up here, huh? This whole spirit thing is pretty new to you, isn't it? Even though these guys can see those monsters, they don't know a thing about you. If you think I'm lying, why don't you check it out? Use X to hone your fine senses. Or I don't know, I can't. I'm not that great. I'm pressing X, man. Oh, I need to press it really hard, apparently. I can't just gently tap it. Alright, maybe that's just how the older controllers used to work, and I've just gotten used to the sensitivity of the buttons on the newer controllers, i.e. the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 controllers. What are these monstrous birds? What in the world is happening here? Ah, poor Hyrule Castle. Whoa! He just told us where we are. That wasn't the person I wanted you to meet, by the way. Well, let's just try and get to that tower. Alrighty, so yeah, we are in Hyrule Castle right now. I mean, this is a pretty... this is a little bit bigger than the Hyrule Castle present in Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time, but anyway. Where are we going now? I'm sure I'll be able to work it out, but... Oh, up here? Do we have to push this thing or something? Push, please. Now we want to get on, and then climb that. Simple Zelda puzzle. I almost said Zelda puzzle. I don't know why I was about to say that. Now these guys are quite interesting because we can actually jump onto these guys. I think. There's like an option to jump onto them and attack them multiple times. Or maybe that's a different enemy type, but anyway. There's a heart up there, but I'm not going to even attempt to get there. I don't think I can. But anyway. The Zelda series, by the way, has always been a series that I've played more than basically any other series. I mean, the Monster Hunter series and this series are basically the two series that I've played most in video games, but I feel almost out of practice with Zelda because it's been a very long time since I've often played a Zelda game. So, and literally the last time I was playing Zelda games often was in 2010. After that, I kind of moved on to other things that weren't quite as good, but I wanted a change in terms of my gaming, so I moved on to different games, basically, that were quite different from anything that you would find in a Nintendo release thing. And by thing, I don't know, I can't think of a good word. You know, it's something that Nintendo releases, is games like that, shooter games and various other things. And that was in 2011, and it was during that time that I didn't really make any Let's Play videos. So, yeah, you can imagine why. I mean, I just wasn't really into it at that time. But, okay, I just don't want to slide down this roof. That wouldn't be very good. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, therefore, it's been a very long time since I've really gotten into Zelda games. I mean, of course, it's not like I haven't played a Zelda game since 2010. I mean, just since I was often playing Zelda games, as in it was the main game that I would play if I were deciding to play a game. So, yeah, I will be getting more into it, most definitely. So, yeah, I should be getting a little bit more into practice with playing these games in general, so that should be good. Hopefully my old instincts that I've developed through playing Zelda games for most of my life, I should be able to do well with this game. I mean, it's not like I haven't played this game before, but it has been a long time since I've played it. God. I think I played it in 2012. Just strangely, I mean, I hadn't really played a Zelda game for a long time, then I decided to play this game, and yeah, it was pretty fun. A game that will be really fun to go back and play will be Wind Waker, because I haven't played that in a while. I mean, I played it a little bit in 2013, did a short Let's Play of that, but other than that, I really haven't played it too much. This is an important cutscene here, I suppose. Midna? You remembered my name? What an honor for me. So this is the one whom you were searching, not searching. I'm very good at reading today. He's not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess he'll do. See, I mean, Midna is such an... she's such a good character, really. I mean, she's probably the best character in the Zelda series, really. You were imprisoned? Obviously, aside from Link. I mean, Link is probably the most important character in the series, but Midna definitely has one of the biggest followings in the series, as far as I know. I am sorry. Poor thing, he has no idea where this is or what's happened. So, don't you think you should explain to him what you've managed to do? You owe him that much. Twilight Princess. Oh, God. That's the title of the game. We're getting into the game big time now. There's no going back. Listen carefully. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has, I was going to say has since been transformed, but that would be too correct, has been transformed by the king that rules the Twilight. It has been turned into a world of shadows, ruled by the creatures who shun the light. Whoa. Sammy, whoa, I don't want to skip this. I think we're going to see Zant. This is like Zant's grand entrance into this game. Zant always used to be a very intimidating character to me. I always found him to be quite evil. That was until he took off his mask, but we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. See, look how good this is. I mean, Zelda games just don't really do this. I mean, I can't really speak for Skyward Sword because I never did end up playing that game. By the time that released, I was moving out of playing Zelda games all the time, and the whole motion control thing didn't really interest me. And how bright all the colours were in the game didn't interest me either, so I never ended up playing that game. I will probably buy it at some point, and actually play it blind as a Let's Play. That would be kind of fun to do, but I'm not prioritising it. So there's Zant there. I've always liked his mask. And then that sound effect is just great. I love that. I couldn't really hear it, but I'm sure it played. I'm sure it did. It is time for you to choose. Surrender or die. I mean, how good is he? He's just so damn intimidating. Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death? Wrong. Yeah, as if Zelda's gonna say. Anyway. Who might that be? Do we recognise the face of that guy? We should, if we do play Zelda games. And I'm guessing you people who are watching this do play Zelda games, and I would hope that you do. But if you don't, then you better start. Oh, that was quick. They died really quickly. Twilight covered Hyrule like a shroud. Actually, no, I think it just turned it into a parallel world or something. Not the ROM hack, but, you know. A different parallel world. One that isn't quite so annoying. Within the Twilight, they lived on, unaware that they have passed into spirit forms. All the people know now it's fear. Fear of a nameless evil. This game is so good. The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. God, if I could say such a word. Whoa, what's going on? Why is Midna reacting like that? It's not like Midna didn't know. I am Zelda. You don't have to look so sad. We actually find it to be quite livable. I mean, is perpetual Twilight really all that bad? Midna, this is no time for levity. The shadow beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this? Why indeed? You tell me. I should probably stop doing that terrible rendition of what her laugh would sound like, but I'm not really going to attempt to sound like what she would sound like, because that would be rather embarrassing. Anyway, time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds. I usually read a lot better than what I am today. I think I don't know, I'm not really thinking straight for some reason. You must leave here quickly. Will do. And we're coming toward the end of this video. I'm going to try and keep these recordings reasonably short for this Let's Play, because I don't want to, I don't know, have things drag on and be really long recordings. It's not like the editing process is annoying. I think it's perfectly fine. It's just I think it's just nicer to have things a little bit more organised, so I don't have to do all the organisation with the editing process. Not that way. The guard's coming? I guess the guard is coming. The guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. Sure is. I've also started cropping my Wii recordings, because if you haven't already noticed, for the first portion of this Let's Play and also for the first portion of Dragon Quest Swords, I was leaving the cropping normal, like it had a few grey bars to the sides of the video itself, but I've been cropping that out because it looks better without it. I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into Twilight. But are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? No. Do you want to save them? Well, in that case, little Midna would be happy to help you. But... well, you'd have to be my servant, and like a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. Why don't you go back, take a little time, and give it some thought? And we have now materialized into rather familiar territory. Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the Darkened Realm, you haven't transformed back into your former self, and you won't anytime soon. Now why could that be? See you later. Alrighty then. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we go into Ordon Woods, or not Ordon Woods, but into Ordon Village, basically everyone's freaking out, like they're like, ah, it's a wolf, and I think that's an appropriate reaction. I don't think they get many wolves in the village, but yeah, we're not going to go back to the village. I don't think there's anything there for us just yet. We will be going back there at some point. Oh, the time of day is changing. Fun. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end the video here, guys, because it has been sufficient length. It's been about a bit over 20 minutes, about 23 minutes now, I think. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next recording of Let's Play Twilight Princess. This has been good fun, playing this game again. I have been eager to play it, most definitely. But anyway, yeah, I think I might record a little bit more now. I'm not too sure. I may or I may not. But the reason why I do like to do these long recordings, at least nowadays, is because I have a tendency to edit a lot of the audio, like the vocal audio, just to normalize it and do a little bit of noise reduction so there's no background static. So it is kind of annoying to have to do all of that before exporting it, and then I'm able to record more audio. So yeah, because I do like to just keep recording, basically, but I'm just gonna not do that. I'm just gonna separate it properly. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. It has been me, Doomlink, and you are watching Let's Play Twilight Princess. Tune in next time for part 5, I think. And yeah, I'll see you then. So long.